The new venue that we're at this year compared to in the past. That is, I'm just going to say that is pretty much the work of our assistant principal, Jason Winans, wherever he is, making some phone calls and changing the date of the tournament in order to make it work to get it here. And I know there's a lot of people that are excited about that because now we can stack we can actually open our arms and we stack so we're not all packed in there. So, we're happy for that. We have 63 teams. This is the most teams we've ever had. We have 302 stackers. Yeah, 63 teams, 302 stackers. I found out a couple of days ago, I kind of thought this, but I didn't know, but there are 2 tournaments in the United States that have this many stackers, and this is one of them, okay? The other one is hosted by my friend Ryan here, who's here today helping out, and so he knows these are 2 of the biggest ones that there is. So I'm going to call out the schools that are here, and you can cheer when you hear your school name. These are the 13 schools that are represented here today. St. Joe's, right over here. Good job. Good to see you guys. Newton Razor Elementary, right over here. Jack C. Binion. We have Grace E. Hardiman. We have David E. Smith. Major Cheney Elementary. Richland Elementary. W.T. Francisco. North Texas Leadership Academy. Holiday Heights Elementary. Staples Elementary. There they are. Watauga Elementary. And Mullendore Elementary. That's amazing, guys. And also, I don't think this student is here yet because they're an individual only. They're not on a team. Is Timothy Carpina here? He's probably not here yet. Timothy's traveling all the way from San Antonio to be here, so let's give it up for him. I want to give a few thanks before we start. I know we're a little bit behind schedule, but I've got to say thanks to some people. First of all, the staff at Major Cheney Elementary, just the help that they give me, and our principal, Miss Arthurs, who is right over here, who allows us to do this and lets us be a part of this. I'm thankful for their help. I'm thankful for all of the, give me here. All of the PE teachers in Birdville and these other districts that teach this to their kids. I want to thank Angela Wilson, who came in last night, kind of at the final hour, to kind of help me talk through some things. This is really neat. This is the first time we've ever done this, and I think this is really special. We have volunteers from all 3 Birdville High Schools, students that are here to help judge, to help be ushers at the doors, to help concessions, you name it. We've got high school students from all 3 schools, Richland, Haltom, and Birdville. I want to give a big thanks to Ryan Davis for being here. He hosts the biggest tournament in the United States. Sometimes over 400 people, and he lives in Mesquite. He got up this morning and drove over here just because he wanted to help somebody out, and believe me, he's helped me put out fires already today, yesterday, so I don't know what else to do but give this guy a round of applause for coming. And the last person I want to thank is Cindy. I'm going to get choked up over this, but it's Cindy Hill. Where's Cindy?
Your dad said something to me.
She's my assistant PE teacher, and I could fall off the face of the earth and she could handle it for me. She could handle everything for me. So, and the amount of time it takes to plan this thing and all the things that we got to do, I get ready sometimes to just jump off a cliff, and she keeps me on track. So, thank you, Cindy.
My friend, he was on friend request.
All right, now for some news.
We have to thank this man. He puts in thousands of hours for this tournament.
Thank you. This announcement right here is completely unforeseen. There's nothing we could do except adapt when we have a challenge in front of us. So last night, there was a problem with the way that the tracking system makes brackets for teams for the head-to-head relay, okay? And we had to wake up the programmer out of bed who writes the program, and he had to try to solve some issues for us. We are not 100% sure that those are going to hold true, and so we're going to make a change to the way that we run our bracket for the head-to-head, okay? With 63 teams, we had to make this call, and so I'm not asking you to be happy with it, but I'm asking you to go with it, and this is how it's going to be. But the head-to-head cycle relay, okay, will be a single elimination bracket. It's been double in the past, and I know what that means, believe me. More than anybody in this room, I know what that means. So, but we have to do that. We're going to be running, this is important for coaches to know, we're going to be running on the relays, table 1 through 4 is for 10U teams, okay? So that's one of our biggest brackets, and we need 4 tables for that. So tables 1 through 4, if you are 10U, that means the oldest person on your team is 10. Okay, you could be 9, but you're in 10U. It could be 8 if you're on a 10U team, you're competing in 10U. Tables 5 and 6 will be 8U. That is our smallest division, so we only need these 2 tables, okay? 8U, and then tables 7 through 10 are for 12U. So that's anybody who's got a 12-year-old on their team, okay? So when we get to the relay, it will be a single elimination. It's still a best 2 out of 3 match, but that's the change we had to make. And so I do apologize for that. I apologize for that being at the final hour, but it doesn't change anything for you kids. The stacks are still the same. It's just when you lose, you're out of the bracket, okay? Please, just thank you for understanding. It's been a big deal and a long night. One note for coaches and parents, I want you to understand this. These tournament displays we've never used before, and there is a little tiny lag sometimes between the number on the timer below and the display. So the judges know that when the kids' hands are free of the timer, they're going to wait just a second. Sometimes the big display with the LED lights has to catch up to what it says on the screen below. So the judges are going to wait for that, and if you're a coach down here on the floor and you're close enough to see the times are different for a second, give it a minute and it'll adjust. So I want you to be aware of that, so there's no questions. Our order of events will go like this. We're about to start the timed 3-6-3 relay. So kids, what this means is, we're so big, there is another team next to you at the table, but this is not a race between the team next to you. This is a timed event between you and your team setting your best times. So try to put out of your mind stacking and do your best job for your team. The judges know that if a mistake is made and someone interferes with your stack, we're going to make calls on that and make those things right, because it happens when you have people stacking next to each other. That's the first event. The runners are going to bring the timesheets up to the data entry table. They're going to get set in, and we'll make an announcement on the microphone when we're ready to start the head-to-head single elimination tournament. At that time, we'll call teams to the tables we want you at. You know, we might say team 1 and team 2, I need you to table 6. We'll make those calls on the microphone. So coaches, keep your teams together. We can't wait too long when we're called to get there, so be ready. After the head-to-head relay bracket is over, we'll break for lunch. So all these volunteers and you can grab something to eat, about a 30-minute lunch break. Can't tell you when it's going to be because I don't know how long the relays are going to go. Break for lunch for about 30 minutes, and then after lunch, when the judges are ready, it's going to be wide open for individual stacking. That means any table that's open that you see a judge at, you need to take your timesheet up there with your name on it and get judged with your 363. And then if you're doing the cycle, also with your cycle, okay? Your judges will keep your timesheets and get those to the data entry team, and we'll get And when we're ready to announce who the fastest stackers are and the fastest teams, we'll have an award ceremony right back here. See if I missed anything. I think that's it. If you are on Billy, where's Billy? Billy Hang? Did you get everything? Okay, come up here, Billy. And Amber Topley, if you'll come up here, we'll give you the change we made for yours, okay? All right, so at this time, what we need are teams to get ready for your time 363 relay one more time. 12U is going to be tables 7 through 10, okay? And 8U 6 and 5, 10U 1 through 4. It doesn't really matter what order we go in. When the team is ready, we kind of need you to get up there at the right table and get your team timesheet out and start getting these times entered. Oh yeah, we do at this event, we do need to pause for Pledge of Allegiance. Yeah. Where's the flag? Oh, there it is. All right, if you'll stand for the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good luck, guys. I hope you have a good time today.
Jalen.
Go, go.